Je suis dans de beaux draps. Je remets à toi. On est live, les amis. On va parler du concept Ready for Marriage. Tu vois que porte du rose, là. Venez avec vos questions. On en a pour 15 à 30 minutes. Et on est samedi, comme je vous l'avais promis, tous les samedis à 21h. Je pose le profil d'un nouveau bachelor ou bachelorette. Donc, je vous donne quelques minutes pour partager le live. Et moi aussi, je vais partager, si vous permettez, bien sûr. Et donc, si vous me rejoignez, envoyez-moi un commentaire pour signaler si vous m'entendez bien. Si la musique est trop forte, let me know. Can you hear me? Is the music too loud for you? Let me know. Share this live with somebody. Let's talk about Ready for Marriage, the concept. I'll answer your questions today. As you know, this is Saturday, and I promised you recently, every Saturday I'm going to share the profile of one of our bachelors or bachelorette. So share with somebody. Somebody might find love with this concept. All right? So please share. I'm going to go ahead and share it too on my end. One moment here. Salut, salut, je suis là. Je suis allée partager. Partager la vidéo, les gars. So thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. Donc, on va parler rapidement de notre concept Ready for Love. Envoyez-moi un commentaire, s'il vous plaît, si vous m'entendez bien. Et si la musique est trop forte, vous me dites, je vais réduire. Hein? So ask me your questions. J'ai une personne qui s'appelle quoi? Nukensum. Je sais pas qui est Nukensum, but welcome. So tell me where you're joining from. Tell me if you have any questions about the concept. Less about the concept. Mariage arrangé, ready for marriage, très très important parce que il y a beaucoup de personnes qui sont là dehors, qui recherchent l'amour et qui pourraient être compatibles, mais ne se connaissent pas. Donc l'objectif c'est de pouvoir les connecter, n'est-ce pas? Donc share this with somebody. Débloque un peu, hein? All right, so ask me any questions you may have. I just want to remind you again what the concept is all about. So if you've been reading my posts, you know that I recently started this concept and it has had a lot of success so far. A lot of people have been contacting me, sending their profile, answering the questions, and it looks like a lot of people really need love out there. So this is definitely needed. Ask me your questions, guys. I just want to talk about the two bachelor. We have had one bachelor and one bachelorette so far. And I just want to talk about them a little bit. So far, they have not picked a person yet. We haven't found a match yet so far. So they're still thinking. I just want to talk about their profile before I post the third profile today. So can you confirm that you can hear me? Thank you so much. Brave said you're very beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can you reduce the volume just a little bit? Okay. So the concept is pretty simple. Ready for marriage came about because we have a lot of people around us that are very good people. We know them. We know their behavior. We know what they do for a living. We know their character. We appreciate them. We love them. But you can only do so much for the people that you love. So at one point, they need their own life partner. And we feel bad when we see a good person who is alone, when we know another good person somewhere who's also alone. So we thought, why not just bring them together? Comme à l'Antiquité, right? In the past, parents used to put people together when they know both families, they know both people, they know their character, they know their behavior. They think they're going to be good for each other. And if they're compatible, they end up getting married. And those marriages seem to have lasted long, right? So we thought, why not try that again and see if we have friends or family members that we know that may match with someone. Why not bring them together? And so when I requested for details from people that will be interested in this concept, I received a lot of requests to join this concept. So that means there is a need for it. And I just want to remind you what it's all about. So we bring those people together in 3 simple steps. So step 1, if you're interested in joining this program of arranged marriages, right? You have to fill out a questionnaire. You have to fill out a registration form where you give us more details about yourself. So there are 2 ways that you can join this program or this concept. First of all, the program is free, right? It's free. It's for people around us that we can vouch for, that have good character and are looking for love. So it's free. We don't charge you for that service. If there's a place for you to vouch, you can vouch. and I can just stay in the car. When I'm done, I'll join you guys. So we don't have to keep driving. If you park, I can finish, and then I'll join them. So the goal is to, first of all, number one, step one, you fill out the registration form. I'm going to share the registration form with you. And the second thing to do, once you fill out the registration form, there are two ways that this can work. You can decide that you want us to post your registration. You want us to post your profile or your ad, and let everyone know that you're looking for love. And all the people that are interested after reading your profiles can reach out to you, right? That's the first option. The second option is you can just look at what we've already posted. For example, last week we posted a profile for a young man. He's 40 years old and he's looking for love. You can respond to his ad, right? You can respond to that post, or you can ask us to post your own, or you can do both. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that again. There are two ways to join the program. You can either send your own profile for us to post, or you can respond to somebody's ad. So those are the two ways. Regardless of what you choose to do, we will still need you to fill out the registration form, because in order for us to connect you with someone else, we want to have your profile as well. S'il te plaît, ne stoppe pas le moteur. Comme c'est en train de charger, ça va continuer à charger. J'ai aussi besoin de la clim. So we will need your own profile, right, in order to be able to share that with the person. And so you still need to fill out the registration form. So you can keep quiet, don't do anything. Keep watching our profile. Keep watching this page every Saturday until you find a post that you're interested in. Or you can send your own, you can register using the link that we're going to post and fill out the registration form, and we can post your own ad. Or you can do both. You post your ad, but you can show interest in other ads that we've posted before. So those are the two ways or three ways that you can get into this program. Now, the program, like I said, is completely free. I know a lot of people have been asking, how much do you charge for the service? It's a free service. But let me tell you this, it is not for everyone. Donc, nous n'allons pas prendre les plaisantins, nous n'allons pas prendre les gens qui sont là pour s'amuser, des aventuriers. Non, ça ne nous intéresse pas. Moi, je suis une personne très occupée. J'ai passé toute la journée à travailler aujourd'hui, samedi, pendant que les autres sont en train de se reposer pour certains. Mais quand je finis de travailler et que je décide de venir poster les profils de mes amis qui recherchent l'amour, je ne veux pas qu'on perde mon temps, right? So I'm not charging for this service. So please don't waste my time. Come to me only if you're serious and if you're ready. Because you can be serious and not ready, and I would understand that. How do you know that you're ready? Because this is not for everyone. If you're young and you're going to school and you're meeting a lot of people, you might not need my help. But if you're a professional, you're stable, you're comfortable, you're good in your own skin, good in your mind, and you feel like at this point in time in your life, all you need is a life partner. At that point, I can come in. My team can come in. We can help connect you with someone, right? That means you are comfortable. You're not looking for somebody who's going to come and do something in your life other than being your partner, other than being your love partner, other than sharing your life. You're not looking for somebody who's going to come and pay for your studies. This is the wrong program for you. You're not looking for somebody who's going to come and pay for your mortgage. This is the wrong program for you. You're not looking for somebody who's going to come and be your maid or your cook or your nurse. This is the wrong program for you. You have to be very comfortable in your own skin, comfortable in your own mind, and comfortable financially. You have to be able to take care of yourself. So if you decide to go on a date with one person that we connect you with, I don't want to hear stories about, on est parti au restaurant, he couldn't pay, I had to pay, she couldn't pay for her own meal, but she ordered for $1,000. I don't want to hear those stories. So if you're going out with somebody, unless the person is offering to pay, you have to be willing to pay for your own meal. You have to be able to pay for your own meal before the person offers to do that for you. So, ce programme, c'est uniquement pour des personnes qui sont confortables, qui sont capables de se prendre en charge et qui ont juste besoin d'un partenaire de vie. Donc, tant que tu n'es pas à l'aise, tu n'es pas confortable dans ta propre vie, please don't join us. Don't join this program. Please don't do that because you're going to be wasting my time. And I don't want complaints here and there. Another thing is we are going to check everything. I'm very serious about this. So don't think that you're going to hide anything from us. Even if we don't ask at the beginning, we're going to ask at some point. If you have poor credit score, we're going to know. If you have a terrible background, you've committed crimes, you've done all kinds of crazy stuff, we're going to know. If you've been in a situation where you didn't pay your rent, we're going to know. If you were in a situation where you didn't pay your mortgage, we're going to know. This is very important. We're going to run all that background check. When we say arranged marriages and when we say ready for marriage, we mean ready. That doesn't mean your background has to be perfect. That simply means that you're going to have to be transparent. You're going to have to be transparent so that the person knows what they're getting into, right? So that the person knows exactly what to expect. Ça va, chérie? Ça va vraiment. Okay, merci. Yeah, thank you. All right. So the person has to know what to expect. And even if you have a poor background, you might have some explanation. You might have something to say about what happened. I personally went through a divorce. And when I went through that divorce, for the first time in my life, I missed a mortgage payment. For the first time in my life. And I've owned properties in the United States for more than 12 years. But as I was going through a divorce, I went through tough times. And I had to miss my mortgage payment. So if you look at my background check and you see that you cannot determine, oh, that means that's une personne qui paye pas ses dettes. No. Things happen. Life happens, right? But you have to have an explanation for it. And you have to be willing to be transparent about it. You can't try to hide it thinking, oh, it's not necessary. The person doesn't need to know. No, because tout ça, ça va te rattraper. Et on veut pas que la personne se retrouve responsable de tes décisions. N'est-ce pas? I've been in a relationship with somebody and I came in, I didn't know how much debt the person was in. And when I found myself in that relationship, we had one car. And then one day, during the winter, I go outside, I'm pregnant, and there's no car for me to go to work during the winter. So this is me walking in that cold, with all the the snow that was all around and everything was icy and was so cold. This was me trying to find somebody to give me a ride. There was no car. The car was repossessed. The car was repossessed because the person did not pay the car note. You understand? So when you're getting into a relationship, you don't know what to expect. You know what happened? Je suis entrée dans cette relation et j'ai pris mon épargne. J'ai pris mon épargne. Je venais du Cameroun. Je travaillais chez ASONEL. J'épargnais de l'argent. Je suis arrivée dans cette relation. J'ai pris mon épargne pour payer la dette de la voiture pour qu'on nous remette la voiture. Think about it. In order to get the car back, I had to go pay for it. When I was getting in that relationship, I did not know the person was not paying for the car. Right? So this is very important. The reason why a lot of couples end up splitting is mainly for financial reasons. Mostly because somebody was not transparent enough. Mostly because somebody did not say the truth at the beginning of the relationship. So this is very important. That's why we are putting everything on the table. Even if you went to prison, we need to know. 50 Cent today, it's a very successful producer. He has produced one of the best TV shows I've ever watched. Exciting TV show. I love that show. But the guy went to prison before. He's successful today. He went to prison before. There are lots of people out there that were incarcerated for one reason or another, And today, they're successful in their lives. They've changed. So what we're talking about is not that we're going to judge you. It's not that because you had a past, you're not going to find love. But what we're saying is we want you to be transparent. We want the person getting into the relationship to know if you had mental illness before, you might be feeling better today. But please, we need the partner who's starting the relationship with you to know that and determine if they want to move forward, knowing fully well that you're bipolar or that you have post-traumatic disease, right? So it's very important to be transparent. We want that person to know what they're getting into. Even if you have HIV, I don't think that because you have HIV, you will no longer have a relationship. You will never find love. You should still be able to find love, but the person must know that you have HIV. So this is the highest level of transparency that we're talking about. And so if you're not ready for that, please don't contact us. Please don't sign up. Please don't register. It's not for everyone. Okay. So this is for people that we already probably have another relationship going on. This is somebody that probably is already buying houses with me. This is probably somebody who's already doing translation with me. This is somebody that is a friend of mine. This is somebody who is a friend of a friend. This is this is a community thing where we're supporting each other. Now, does that mean this program is only for Africans? No, because just a few days ago, somebody reached out to inform me a friend of hers will be registering. The friend of hers is French. She's white and she's from France. And she's going to sign up. She's going to register to find love, even if she ends up with a Cameroonian. So you might find love in an Asian person, a white person, an American, whoever, right? It doesn't matter. But the thing here is we are going to require a high level of transparency. We want to know everything that we should know before getting into a relationship. This is very important. So please reach out if you have any questions, if you have any concerns. Like I said, the first step is to register so that we have your profile. In case you want us to post your profile, we'll post it to see if we can find people that are interested in you. And you have to be transparent in your profile. The second thing is you can just wait until we post a profile. If you're interested in that profile, you contact us and you register. Or you can still register and also see a profile that we post and you're interested and we connect you. The difference here is that if you are already registered, you're going to have priority. When we have a new person who is applying or who is posting their profile, we're going to share that information with you beforehand. So you're gonna have the ability to connect with the person before the public does. So we recommend that you register. Okay. And another thing that I want to say is privacy. Privacy is very important to us. We're not going to connect you with somebody. We're not going to share your photos with anybody without your approval. Anybody who can receive your picture has submitted a profile. We have that person's information on file. We have that person's photos. The person gives approval to share their photos with you. You give approval to share your photos with that person. That means you've seen their profile, you like it. They saw your profile, they like your profile. Once you both agree that you love the profile of each other, now we can move on to the next step and share the photos of each one of you. And if you receive the photos and you like the photos, you want to take it to the next step. At that point, we are going to share your contacts. We're going to put you in contact with each other and you can communicate further. But before it goes to the next level, before it goes to the level where we're talking about marriage or proposal or anything like that, again, we are running background checks. If you tell us that you work here or there, we're going to do employment verification. If you tell us that you have a business, we're going to check if your business is in good standing. Because if you're a good person, your business will be in good standing. If it's not, you're going to explain why. We're going to see your tax returns. You know, this is no joke. So we're connecting with you with people. We're talking about life partnership. This is somebody you're going to get married to. You're going to spend your life with that person. It's better to know certain things. On ne veut pas les affaires où quelqu'un vient t'épater avec la Mercedes, avec la Range Rover, alors que la personne est partie emprunter ça chez un ami, ou bien la personne est partie au car rental prendre la voiture, ou bien la personne est partie voler même la voiture. Anything can happen out there. On a affaire à des femmes. We are con men everywhere. We even have con women out there. On a des femmes et des filles women out there. So, on ne veut pas de ça. We want people that are serious, that are transparent, that are willing to go through a very serious process of screening, of background check, and who are really serious about having a relationship. Also, keep in mind that down the road, we're going to have an event where we're going to gather all the single people that have submitted their profile that we have posted, and we're going to allow them to have a social event where they can meet in person, face to face, speed date, talk to each other, interact, and feel each other in person, and then determine what their next steps are going to be. So this is what the concept Ready for Marriage is all about. And as the name says, ready for marriage means you're getting into the relationship with the purpose of getting married to the person, unless you find a roadblock on your way, or if you find an issue on your way. That's the only reason why this will not lead to marriage. So please only register, only reach out to us if you're ready to take this very seriously. Now, at any time, you can reach out if you have any questions or concerns. We'll be happy to answer your questions for you. Okay? So until next time, stay happy. This was your coach, Lisa Prudy. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.